Gang stalking will take away little things from you, little by little by little, until you have nothing. Gang stalking harassment is no joke. There are going to be a bunch of people actively trying to make you say things, to make you think things that are going to be used against you. If you are at a workplace, for example, never ever say, "There's a group of people following me." Don't talk to anyone about gang stalking. Don't talk about anyone about directed energy weapons. Never say, "They're following me." Never say anything along the lines of, "Everyone is against me." Don't talk to anyone that you have a suspicion might be a gang stalker, spoken or via text, about anything that has to do with gang stalking. If at a workplace and you had a conversation about the belief that people were after you, about being in the matrix or anything like that, you have to understand that these conversations will be used against you. If you interchanged text messages with anyone and you were accusing them obtusely of being part of the group that is following you, just know that that is going to be used as evidence to frame you as a schizophrenic, and all of those conversations are going to be circulated amongst people that you know, amongst people that you don't know, in order to recruit more people into participating in your gang stalking operation. Additionally, gang stalkers are going to try to make you say things that are shameful, such as having any interest in minors. Typically, they do something where they admit themselves that they have an interest about it, with the intention of getting you to talk about it. Those text messages and those conversations will then be screenshotted and will be circulated and used against you. Conversations about gang stalking that you have will be used to manipulate you further into the false narrative of gang stalking. Don't share with gang stalkers your methodologies, your beliefs, your gang stalking observations. If you ever find yourself talking about gang stalking, say things to really throw them off. Notice that gang stalkers say things that are meant to confuse you, such as gang stalkers touch their nose or cough. What you can do is say things like, "Oh, gang stalkers are always scratching their armpit, are always scratching their butt." Say things to really throw them off. That way you are the one in control. Don't say anything that directly follows the gang stalking narrative. You can use the gang stalking narrative against the gang stalkers. If you find yourself having a conversation with someone who you believe is a gang stalker, don't share the same, "Oh, they wear this color or this color." No, you make the color up. Just say, "Oh yeah, they wear pink," or "Gang stalkers harass me with the word mangina." Feed into the narrative, but with stupidities, with absurdities. That is going to take away the seriousness of gang stalking, and they're not going to know what to do with you. If you are visiting someone's house, or someone is visiting you and you have the suspicion that they are gang stalkers, make sure that there is nothing of value immediately and easily available to them. Never leave your phone, never leave your keys, anything that can be taken from you. If you are visiting someone who is a gang stalker, please understand that they will grab something that belongs to you, and once you leave, they will tell you, "Oh, you forgot this," with the intention of keeping you up longer, with the intention of wasting more of your time. Remember that gang stalkers want to keep you awake for as long as possible. The reason that I am telling you to be careful when you have a gang stalker visiting you is because gang stalkers will accidentally drop or break things that belong to you, such as electronics or glassware. Anything that can be broken or anything that can be messed with, they will mess with it. Gang stalkers are on a mission to break you little by little, and every one of them is trying to do things to make your life experience worse. Look, gang stalkers try to give me dysfunction of the eggplant, right? So one of the things that helped me to have a resurrection is a ring. And look, I'm showing it to you because I want to show you something that gang stalkers did. Look, when I was wearing one of these, I they always broke, and I was like, there's no way because these are like super thick. You know what I mean? Like they're super thick. And one time, this one actually, I was holding my things, my juggling balls, and someone who I was playing with really forced his hand in there, and I felt that he with his nail was trying to actively rip it off. Look, I actually have the evidence right here. These marks that you see here were actually made with nails. These are nail marks. Gang stalkers were literally just pinching it like that with the nails with the intention of ripping this apart. Gang stalkers will do everything covertly. What I'm telling you about the nail marks, I'm telling you they're nail marks because I felt the guy do them. Just know that. Another warning is to never ever spend the night at someone's house that you have the suspicion is a gang stalker. They won't let you sleep or they will mess with your things while you are asleep. You also have to understand that all the gang stalkers work as a team. So if you tell a gang stalker, I caught this person doing this, doing that, that person is going to tell you, oh, you're just seeing things. I'm sure that didn't happen. Their goal is going to be to keep you off balance. They are never going to tell you that you are right. They will always defend each other because they all know what's going on. They will always tell you that you are misinterpreting what you saw. This is going to be their card number one that they're going to be using against you. They're going to tell you, oh, you must have been misinterpreting what you saw. Anyone that tells you that you are misinterpreting things, you have to stay away from them because that is one of the primary weapons of gang stalking. Whenever you tell a gang stalker something that happened to you, and to you it's obviously related to gang stalking, if you tell someone and they are gang stalkers, they're always gonna tell you that you're wrong. Always, always, always. But please understand that you don't need anyone's confirmation to give validity to what you experienced. If you are surrounded by gang stalkers, such as at your workplace, or you find yourself surrounded by these vultures, by these chihuahuas, everyone is there to F you one way or another. One of the things that I remember that happened a lot of times is that gang stalkers were always trying to obstruct things that they wanted to steal. For example, if my iPad is right there, right? And I'm a gang stalker, especially if I'm with a group of gang stalkers and we're trying to F you, one of them is gonna obstruct, and then the other one is gonna try to steal something from you. Please understand that if you are being targeted, you can never leave your valuables out of your sight. Gang stalking will take away little things from you, little by little by little, until you have nothing. Which is why it's incredibly important for you to be really, really watchful to what your intuition tells you when there is someone in your immediate space whom you have the suspicion is a gang stalker. You have no idea how serious this is. Gang stalkers will take things from you that are meant to F you. My retainers got stolen by an ex. That actually happened before gang stalking. So not the retainers. I'm sorry about that. But I had two pairs of glasses. They were stolen from me. My kit for eyebrow care, my vape, like a lot of these things, all of my cool clothes, all of these things are going to be taken from you little by little by little until you have nothing. So you really, really have to understand the seriousness and the importance of keeping an eye out for gang stalkers, for keeping an eye out for anyone who might steal anything that belongs to you. Never ever leave your important valuables unattended. I totally forgot to introduce myself. If you do not know who I am, hello, I am your host, Efren Rodriguez Guerrero, self-proclaimed gang stalking expert. I was targeted for 8 years, and during those 8 years, I understood everything about gang stalking to the point where I understood my way out of it. Gang stalking is pretty much a conglomeration of narcissists, haters, sociopaths that team up in order to destroy a single individual. This results in driving someone mad. Gang stalkers harass the person by doing little things, and these little punches, if you want to call them, they do the damage over time. And in the end, the fact that the punches are so little makes the target unable to defend themselves against these insidious types of attacks. Over time, everything is taken away from the target. Everything, 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 everything. Thank you so much for watching. If you're enjoying this content, please consider subscribing to the channel, dropping a like, or dropping a comment. If you would like to go above and beyond in regards to showing your support, please consider becoming a member to the channel, less than $5 a month, or you can also make a donation to my PayPal. There is a link to it in the description of the channel. Thank you so much, and I will see you on my next video. Bye!